Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Green Zero back here again at the end of the year, and this year is probably going to be the last feature match before the special highlights VOD for the top 10 replays of 2010. So if you're watching this video, stay tuned to my channel, stay tuned to GameReplays.org. We're going to have the top 10 replays of 2011, the highlights VOD, plus every single replay if you haven't seen them already. It's going to be pretty awesome. Stay tuned for that. Anyway, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. It's pretty awesome. So we have a game right here, and I want to jump straight into this game right now. I've just got back home, and this one's got 6 downloads, 3 wubs, which is well, obviously it's only had 6 downloads, but 3 wubs is still 50% of the downloads there. So that's pretty awesome. On the members tab, just been uploaded, and we have HiDrauLick here and eXs.FU-si-ON, who is eXs, and that's another big thing. Shatterbrick is up. Shatterbrick is up, so you can no longer hide and deceive the community with your Smurfs. Everyone's going to know who you are. So if you're trying to do something malicious there, it's no longer going to work, which is great. It's actually going to help me figure out who some of the players are, and it's been quite surprising. I've been on there this morning. It's pretty good. Anyway, let's just jump straight into this game. We have a few observers there. Not going to call any of them out though. They're probably like, ah. Anyway, who do we have over here? I didn't even check the colors. This is HiDrauLick, I'm pretty sure. Come on, give me the details. Oh, it's not going to give me the details. HiDrauLick is GDI, eXs.FU-si-ON, but I'm going to call him eXs, or just Alan, because that is his most well-known name, and this is obviously a Smurf. He's obviously joined the XS clan or something like that. Is it? I really want to know, is it EXS or is it XS? I mean, I'm assuming it's XS. You know, it's just they've done it in a cool kind of writing there. We obviously have Alan. He's drafting his what do you call it? Blackhand Confessor Cabals, going for his 2 spikes. We're on Small Town USA. What a great map! What a beautiful map. Oh, this is my favorite for sure in this in the rank 1v1 maps. It's one of my favorite maps in the game. Some people, or probably about half the community, is really iffy on this map. They don't like it. It's just, there's a lot you can do. There's so many builds that work on this map. It's not funny. You can just do really anything, and it's very difficult. You got to expand, build, and defend and attack, and it's not quite a long rush distance here. So it's one of those maps where really whoever's got the skill is going to win. You know, you can't really lame your way out of this map here. It really takes the fight to the players here. We have Alan dropping his War Factory. We have HiDrauLick over here. Let's check out the scouts. Nice work by HiDrauLick to pull his scouts away from the Cabals. You can obviously see them. What you might want to do, another tip here, you could run your scouts over, and then when they get to about here, pull them back, and you'll have revealed the shroud to there, so that way your scouts will be over here if any scouts exit the fog, and you'll be able to move away. And look at that, HiDrauLick's actually moving there. And no, look at that, he's pulling back. You can obviously see this area up here, and that's exactly what he's been doing. He's running forward, pulling back, and then just waiting for any scouts to move through the shroud before he continues on. That's a very good way to do it, and he actually avoids getting spotted as well. But obviously Alan knows he's there, and he's actually going to do it again. So obviously nothing but scouts facing off in the middle. Very easy to grab garrisons here and just block the enemy scouts. That's why they probably send a buggy. I'm not sure, did he send a buggy? I saw a battle marker, but I'm not quite sure if anything was sent there. And look at that, HiDrauLick is going to sneak around, so Alan X letting that one go there. I'm not sure if he built a buggy. I did see a battle marker down here, but I couldn't actually notice it. I don't think he did send a buggy. 4 harvesters for Alan, not Alan, HiDrauLick. And just the 4th harvester coming out now for HiDrauLick, so he does have a buggy, there you go. And he's got a very early operations center. He's got 4 Harv 2 ref though, so he's obviously not looking to build anything. He's actually upgrading dozer blades. That is a very quick upgrade to the dozer. He wants that very soon. If he gets that very soon, he's obviously going to start pumping scorpion tanks. That'll be pretty good for him. HiDrauLick digging in a little bit too late. He's not going to get that foxhole up, and it goes down, and another harvester coming out. So he's going to have the dozer blade upgrade as soon as he starts producing scorps there. So obviously Alan X moving his scouts across, realizing that he was breached over there, but HiDrauLick didn't really see anything. He saw the War Factory, he saw the harvesters. He's like, alright, I can see how many harvesters he's got. He's obviously hasn't built any attacking units, but he didn't see that there was an operation center there. You can also actually see, if you spot a power plant, his power plants are actually back here, you can see the upgrade on the power plant. You realize obviously he's got tier 2, but he didn't see that either. Dual War Factory, the shroud probably has receded. HiDrauLick probably hasn't seen that, but he's building Predator tanks, so there you go. He's already a little bit suspicious, and I reckon Predator Shatterer is going to be extremely powerful on this map. I mean, Zocom, a Shatterer Imp, is very powerful. GDI can do that too, not as good at it, I don't think, although maybe is equally as good. I think Composite Armor isn't quite as good as the Zocom, what do you call it, suits. Zocom suits also protect against the Tiberium as well, and there we go, HiDrauLick denying scouts getting into his base. He's going to shoot those guys down. They're probably going to notice that the Conyard is gone, and they'd expect an expansion. A lot of people actually move their Conyard just a little bit over here and then plant an airfield over here, which is what I've been doing quite a few times, and it's very effective. The enemy does not see it coming. And look at that, HiDrauLick has another scouting squad in here, and this is very good by him, keeping his eyes open. And look at that, the operations center was sold off. Was the Conyard sold off? No, the Conyard is down here. I was going to say, was that all in dual war factory scorp spam? Because that would be pretty deadly. He's going to run to the next structure, but it's not going to matter because there is Black Hand there. But that's good work, and he's still got scouts in here. That's good by HiDrauLick. I mean, he's obviously got plenty of time to respond to that now. You can see he's got a ton of Predator tanks. He's got dual war factory. He's got 2 and 1 on his expansion. He's obviously pulled off one of his harvesters. He's down. Oh no, there. He's pulled off one. Yes, there's R4 harvesters there. He pulled off one of his harvesters and put it over there. That's very good, because if you got one ref, you can easily support 2 harvesters, where it's not as important to have the 5 harvesters down there if you do have the expansion up. Anyway, the Scorpion tanks are going to move into the expansion. They have Dozer Blades, and that Black Hand just managed to make it into that structure, but I'm sure those Predator tanks will be able to destroy it. That structure does not have that much health, so it's probably going to go down. The Scorpion tanks are moving in. They may be able to get a few harvester kills. One with the other harvester. Oh, it's already pulled back, but this harvester here needs to get out of there. Oh, I think it's going to go down. There we go. Nice work by HiDrauLick to pull at least one back, but he should have pulled them both back, I think, and he could have saved them both. Mining is delayed, and here we go. Mass transition. He's sold off his Conyard, and he's going for the infantry upgrade. This is so deadly. Oh man, I think HiDrauLick, he needs some Shadow tanks, and he needs them right now, so he's in serious trouble. He's going to win this fight up here for sure, I reckon. You can see all the Scorpion tanks facing off there. And, oh, actually, no, they're focusing down now. HiDrauLick not quite focusing there. The Dozer Blade is helping him, but he can't obviously hope to win that. What's happening down here? It's infantry versus infantry, but it's rocket squads and Predator tanks against an Imp Swarm. That's not going to work. He's going to pull back. He's got no AP ammo. He's got no tier 2 at all. And for some reason, a lot of those Scorpion tanks, a lot of those Predators are actually going down there. They're going to win significantly, though. And I think HiDrauLick may be forced to abandon this base here. There's a big cloud, and it's definitely all in. He's not going to be able to expand off this. HiDrauLick probably doesn't realize that. He obviously doesn't know the Conyard's been sold. He may be able to anticipate that. He may be going in for a crush move, but the tanks aren't in the formation they need to be in. And they're just going to drive straight across the face of that infantry spam, and that is not going to go down too well. And look at that, they're driving down here. That's not good. A few more Scorpion tanks rocking up. He sold both of his war factories, so he's just on dual barracks. So that's it. Dual barracks just for Alan. And oh man, this is a devastating strat. All out in the Scorpion tanks in a mass transition. He has gone completely all in. And this infantry cloud here is probably going to be able to overwhelm this base. What can he hope to achieve? He's got an armory down there, and these Predator tanks are coming down. He can really only use them as fodder. There is a tier 2 structure up, but what can he hope to build with that? There are some sniper teams out. Sniper team's not the most common counter. Obviously, they take quite a long time to kill. I think they're 2 shots on the Black Hand units, which is why they're not very effective. And he is massing quite a few of them, but he really needs to start kiting this force right now. If he can get in the structures, there we go. He's starting to snipe those guys down now. He's putting up another armory. Oh, nice save. He planted that one before the other one went down, allowing him to continually build these sniper teams. The sniper teams are actually moving. He should force move them out of there. They can shoot the infantry from behind, maybe. He needs to go on his expansion. This is the thing. He's got 3 harvesters up there, so his economy is already, you know, vastly superior to Alan's. Alan can't hope to really do anything. He's just leeching now. These Predator tanks, they're not going to be able to do anything. They should just form up and go in for a suicide run when these snipers try and flank. And look at that. There's a big crew of snipers over here, and they are just going to snipe way over there. How many teams has he got? He's only got 4 squads there, but oh man, he needs to watch the rocket volley. He needs to use the force move, because then he can avoid the rockets. You can see his snipers are suppressing. Oh no, force move. Force move, HiDrauLick. Oh, he's going to lose his snipers. They're getting suppressed by the rockets, and that's going to cost him. He actually managed to kill quite a lot of infantry spam here, and he's moving down around. There's another armory, so he's still going for sniper teams here. And yeah, that's really could have saved him the game here. I don't understand why people don't realize that this move is here. It's one of the greatest moves in the game, if you ask me. Being a Skill Talents player, I pretty much use it all the time. My Titans permanently get force move. They don't get just regular move orders. They just get force move orders most of the time. But yeah, infantry, you can actually charge Juggernauts as well. I've said that a million times. You can charge the Juggernauts by just getting out of suppression and running at them, and then you just one volley them. And that really hurts them. A lot of sniper teams out. Sniper teams from the front and the back, but he's really got to try to micro the ones around that are copping the rockets. But yeah, Alan X has not got enough infantry to overwhelm this force. And oh man, the sniper teams are actually going to win this battle, I think. They are getting cleaned up now, but there's just not enough infantry left to win the game. There you go. There's still 3 squads running back there. No AP ammo, no Shatter tanks. And here we go. Alan selling off his main base. He needs to save this refinery, because that's really powering him. If he loses that, he's only on dual spike. And he has destroyed HiDrauLick spikes there, but as you can see, oh, low power, that's not good. The sniper team's coming back in. and sniping down more of those squad units there. There you go, Alan X trying to run forward with the flames, but all the flames getting sniped. The rockets aren't going to do as much damage here, and there's a dual tower up there. I don't think he has enough to get in those sniper teams. Oh man, this is incredible. I've never really seen sniper teams work in a situation like this. I can't believe he didn't have APM. I mean, the thing with APM is you need a lot of it. You can't just have a little bit here and there where there has, I mean, there's been a lot of sniper teams. You don't usually build this many sniper teams, but they have managed to work here with just one ref and building nothing but towers and sniper teams. He's pushed it back, and obviously with no war factory, there really is absolutely no counters to those sniper teams. He cannot hope to overwhelm them. He's building some cabals on top of his rockets as well now. I'm not sure how much longer he can do this for. He's only on one barracks. Only one barracks is building. Obviously can't afford to run two. And these sniper teams, they could grab this garrison. How many teams has he got there? He's got 1, 2, 3, well, 3, 4, 5. I think he had 6. He's just lost 2 now there. There's 4 there at the moment. But there's a lot of cabals. Those sniper teams might want to move away. The thing is, the cabals can't cause that much damage to the base area here. The towers will clean them up pretty quickly. And there you go. They're going to retreat. And they're going to get punished in the retreat as well. That's not going to work too well. Sniper team's cleaning up over there. Sniper team's cleaning up over here. And another ref is down. That is big trouble now. That is big trouble. There's 4 and 2 here. Alan has no economy. And I think HiDrauLick has managed to hold. And he must realize, I mean, I don't think he knows if there is actually any base down there. I think he's playing as if the game is still far from over. He's going to be surprised. I mean, he should have realized there's absolutely no vehicles whatsoever. He's been into the main base of Alan, and he can see there really isn't anything there. He really should push out, and here we go. He's bringing in the infantry support power here. What's that called? GDI Airborne, I believe. But I think he's got this game wrapped up now, and that was an amazing hold there with the sniper teams. He's going to move forward, and Alan cannot hope. Oh, actually, he's massing pretty big down here now, isn't he? You can see there's a big, long pink line of infantry there, and he's really, I think he's selling everything to attack that base there. He's still got his barracks. I don't think he can power anything. He obviously doesn't have enough power. The sniper team's shooting at that harvester. That's not going to do too much. Those predator tanks are going to have to do the job for him. A few infantry squads. He must realize once there's no shredder turrets being dropped that there really is no conyard, and that's probably it. And look, all the infantry are moving. There's actually a line of towers there. Still no AP ammo. He's actually built a war factory. I'm not sure what he's trying to build with that. He could go compo armor, although it doesn't affect sniper teams, which is bad. He's going to try to run those guys over. No, that's not going to work at all. He's going to have to back out of there. And he's going to pull back now. These sniper teams here. Here we go. Big cone of infantry sending just the rifles forward there, but they're going to get cleaned up pretty quickly against those cabals. This force here may be destroyed. Oh, there's a lot of infantry coming. Alan is not giving up. I mean, if he destroys this force and goes all in on the base, maybe he can destroy. He's not getting AP ammo, but he has got his tier 2 down. And here we go, those sniper teams just picking away at those forces. They're shooting and reverse moving, or not reverse moving, but just move ordering, and they're going to flank around. The good thing here is that the infantry can't move through these gated areas. You can see there's like a fence there and fences there. They'll have to go around that. See, there you go. So the sniper teams can actually shoot through it though. And they're actually going to retreat all the way over there. Looks like these predator tanks are going to be cleaned up. They're going to be chased down here. What can Alan do now? He's sold off one of his barracks, so he's only got 1 barracks and 1 refinery. He's actually repairing the refinery. And he's placing an airfield. I'm not quite sure. Is he going hammerheads, sniper hammerheads? That'd be crazy. They're finally getting AP ammo. But there's going to be a few sniper teams here. They could take this structure. I'm pretty sure they can flank out and shoot over here. There is a blocking structure there, those shipping containers, but there should be enough here. AP ammo is still a long way away. This attack really needs to break this. I don't think he's got a lot there. He's flaming down these structures here. Can he hold on? If this is a hammerhead though, he can snipe the 2 rocket teams there. There's only 2 rocket squads there. And that is going to... Is it a hammerhead? No. Whatever it was, it's not quite building. He needs to sell. It is a hammerhead, so he can clean up these forces as long... Oh, he actually got a veteran sniper. He got 2 veteran sniper teams. That's crazy. Here comes the hammerhead. He needs to focus down. Realize there's only 2 rocket squads there, and I think he has realized there's only 2 rocket squads, and he's killed them both, and all of a sudden these cabals cannot do anything against that 1 hammerhead. AP ammo is done, and that is going to be the end of the game, I think. Oh, man, Alan X almost came back there. Oh, man, he's still got infantry moving around. Obviously, these hammerheads are going to be tough. The cabals are going to be useless against that 1 hammerhead. That 1 hammerhead just manages to escape, though. Is he going to put some sniper? I'd love to see a sniper team in a hammerhead. That would be crazy. Unfortunately, the stealth detection doesn't work once the sniper is in the hammerhead, which is very unfortunate because I did try to use that against the stealth redeemer, and it doesn't work. So they cannot reveal stealth once they're in a hammerhead. Just remember that, boys and girls. And anyway, AP ammo is done, so that's going to help him hold this back. And these 2 hammerheads here, not even bothering to repair that one there. And he's going to just destroy all these units here. Even that rifleman squad getting right in there. One of the hammerheads gets picked off. That's nice focusing there by Alan. But there's just going to be too much AP ammo here. and that is going to be the end of the game. I think I've actually said that like 3 times now, but yeah, Alan X, he just seems to be able to continually build his infantry. I mean, he's still got a ref, I guess, so there you go. He just surrendered there, so that was interesting. Well, not all in Scorpions, but really hardcore Scorpion, then turning it into an all in man spam, and that has been used against me quite a few times in the last couple of months. It seems to be a very popular strategy. Obviously, I think I was playing a Steel Talons against most of it, so I was able to hold with just a Titan Wall or a Wolverine tower spam there. So they try to push their way into the expansion. It's very difficult to do. They know they need to crack you there. Try and defend your expansion apart from your main base. Just keep them busy at your main base, but yeah, you really got to defend your expansion, because that's where you can defend that out. 13 minutes, 31 seconds, not a very long game there. It's probably average length, a little bit beyond the mid game there, but no one really had any take. You can see the units up and down. Blackhand for Alan is going to be course up and down there, but you can see right near the end, obviously losing a lot there. Wasn't able, I mean, he wiped out the main base, but he took too much losses. He just took too much losses in HiDrauLick. An amazing hold there. Structures, obviously Alan X doesn't have a lot to show for it because he sold his Conyard, and look at that HiDrauLick going downhill as he loses all his main base and gets right down to just 2 structures, and then slowly works his way all the way back up, and that helped him out there. Obviously that final attack did cause us a little bit of damage, or a nice amount of damage considering the infantry that was expended there, but resources, there you go. HiDrauLick always ahead. That allowed him to switch to the sniper teams and keep those Preds going at the start. So that was very good. Considering it was leeching, Alan got a decent amount of money there, but you can see he was definitely getting pulled away right towards the end. The infantry is a very cheap strategy, and by cheap I mean it's inexpensive. It's not cheap as in it's easy. I mean, you do have to, they are very slow and they are hard to maneuver. But anyway, let's go back to the stats there, and we can see 293 units created by Alan X, and obviously how many was he able to destroy. Units kill 87, so 0.27, which is pretty bad, which is probably why I lost the game. I mean, Blackhand is going to have less than 1, but it needs to be at least, 0.5 or something like that. 3.69 to HiDrauLick. Rifleman Squad was his favourite unit there. I'm surprised it wasn't sniper teams almost. He did build in a large amount of them. $67,337 to Alan. 92,717 there to HiDrauLick. So what do we got? 77, 87. 25,000, 24,000 maybe in favour. 25,000 in favour of HiDrauLick for a 13-minute game. That was just too much of an economic difference. You can really feel it because he obviously went all in, that the longer the game went on, the stronger or the more money HiDrauLick was able to accumulate there. And it was just good manoeuvring by Alan that it actually managed to stay as close as it did. But ultimately, he had no economy, and that was going to cost him. And HiDrauLick had a very, very significant economical edge in that game, considering it only went for 13.5 minutes there. So that was a very good game. Anyway, stay tuned. The next VOD, which will probably take a while to make, actually. I'm not quite sure. It'll be out in the new year sometime. But that's going to be the top 10 replays of 2011. Stay tuned for that one. Make sure you check GameReplays.org because it will be there first, and my YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm Green Zero. I hope you enjoyed that VOD, and I'll see you all next time.